This training video is brought to you by K-Alliance. K-Alliance provides high-quality instructor-led training videos for desktop, IT, and soft skills. Visit us online at www.kalliance.com to sign up for your free 7-day trial. Be sure to like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thank you for watching, and we hope you learned something new. Real videos, real learning, real success.
In this demonstration, we want to take a look at the various troubleshooting tools that we have to troubleshoot startup-related issues. And so we've talked about a variety of things. I want to primarily focus on the Windows recovery environment. And so that's a little bit tricky to do in this kind of scenario. But we have Hyper-V virtualization here. And I've got a virtual machine you can kind of see that's just booted up to the Windows DVD. I think that's going to be the easiest way for us to take a look at that. When you boot up to the Windows DVD, whether the system, assuming the system actually has an operating system, we will get this screen, hit next, and then we have to choose repair your computer. Okay, so instead of installing, we're going to be doing a repair. And at that point, you're presented with this screen. And so you have a couple options. So obviously, we want to troubleshoot, refresh or reset the PC, or use advanced options. So the refreshing the PC, if your PC isn't running well, you refresh it without losing your files. Resetting your PC will reset it completely. So if you click on this, it kind of tells you what's going to happen. All right, at there, your individual settings won't change, but all the PC settings will be changed back to their defaults. And this, I think, is the key. The apps you've installed from disk or website will be removed. Only stuff from the Windows Store will be left. Now, it will save a list of apps to your desktop versus the reset your PC. The reset your PC removes everything. Okay. Now, we're not going to do either of those. That's, as it might seem, that's a fairly automated process. There's nothing I really do with it. But if I go into advanced options, then I'm going to get what we call the Windows recovery environment. Okay. And so you can access system restore points that had been created. We can access, we can use this to restore an image. Okay, and so that basically will start up backup. It says, okay, well, I can't find a system image. You know, you want to put in the DVD that contains the system image, which of course I don't have one, right? So go back here. Advanced options. Automatic repair. We'll try to perform just some standard repairs for you. And then you have the command prompt. And the command prompt is useful. I mean, you have to know kind of what to do with it, but I mean, for instance, you can use tools like bcdedit, okay? bcdedit enum to enumerate. Now, in this case, just for simplicity, I actually chose a machine that didn't have an operating system on it, but that would enumerate the operating systems listed in the boot configuration database. We would have access to the boot recovery or boot rec with the scan OS. That would do a recovery. Okay, and scans the disk for installations and then attempts recovery. We can see that it was successful, but it just didn't find anything. We have access to disk part. We have access to be able to copy files from NTFS partitions to different locations. And so, again, we're just kind of talking about it, but you know, we discuss some of these things, and without seeing the options, I think it makes it a little bit more difficult to understand. Hopefully the number of times that we have to utilize these recovery tools will be fairly minimal. But if and when we do, we know we can just boot up to the Windows DVD and get access to those. The other ones which we won't look at are the advanced startup options. Just remember that those are obtained by hitting F8 very early in the startup process, and I've found that to be extremely difficult when using virtual machines. And so that's one of the reasons that we won't demonstrate those specific tools. But keep those in mind as a good initial step for troubleshooting as well.
Now it's time for a pop quiz. You have recently installed a device driver for your network adapter. When you restart the system, you are unable to boot. What startup option should you use first to troubleshoot this situation? A. Safe mode with networking. B. Safe mode. C. System restore. D. Windows recovery environment. The answer is B. You should use safe mode first to troubleshoot a situation where a recently installed device driver is now preventing the system from starting correctly. Safe mode will revert me back to a version of Windows that does not include any additional drivers. Safe mode with networking would not work in this instance because it is the device driver for the network adapter that is causing the issue. The system restore and Windows recovery environment might ultimately be where we would go, but typically with a device driver, we can boot into safe mode and we can roll back that device driver. So it's most likely going to be unnecessary that we would use either C or D. But in any case, safe mode is almost always going to be your first option.
We hope you enjoyed this preview video. Please click on the like button below if you did, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Be sure to visit us at www.kalliance.com to sign up for your free 7-day trial today. You could learn a lot in a week.